I'm Elvyn Ee from Raffles Institution, and I'm honoured to stand here as one of the MindStretcher PSLE Valedictorians for this award ceremony. Before I continue, I would like to congratulate all students for working hard to achieve stellar results in the PSLE, and I hope you'll continue working hard to receive excellent grades. Let me begin my speech by giving you an insight into my schooling journey thus far. I studied at St. Stephen's School, where I took up golf as my CCA from P3 to P4. When I was in P6, my PE teacher encouraged me to join track and field. Through sheer hard work and effort, I managed to eventually represent my school in the National Sports Games and was elated to receive a placing in my very first NSG outing. Outside of school, I also spent extracurricular time in abacus and mental arithmetic and ballet. Over the years, I managed to get grade 1 and degree 3 for my abacus and mental arithmetic. For ballet, I am currently in grade 5 and recently participated in the ATOD, an international ballet competition, and was awarded the 3rd placing in the duet competition. I am very excited to come back with a trophy, which means a lot to me. I want to dedicate this time to appreciate MindStretcher for all the guidance it has provided me to become a better and more well-rounded individual, be it in the academic domain or in making important life decisions. Since primary 3, I have studied at MindStretcher for all 4 core subjects, and it has been a most fruitful learning journey. It was at the GEP Prep Lab bootcamp that I received my first taste of learning at MindStretcher. Since that experience, MindStretcher has always been my first recommendation whenever my friends desire to attend a tuition class. To this day, I still remember the joyous memories of Mr. Elvyn Quack teaching English and Mr. Andy Quack teaching English and mathematics. Those were the days that we would laugh at the jokes cracked and feel the fiery passion for learning as we completed our worksheets. Many thanks to both of them, especially Mr. Elvyn, who has guided me ever since. From primary 4 to primary 6, I was taught by an excellent MindStretcher English teacher, Miss Maylie. She could masterfully share wholesome, yet hilarious jokes with our 15-strong class, while teaching us a myriad of mind-stretching vocabulary. My composition writing blossomed under her tutelage, allowing me to constantly receive 34 and above out of 40 for my compositions. To Ting Lao Shi, my MindStretcher Chinese teacher from P4 to P6, thank you for patiently teaching me the nuances of the Chinese language. I will always remember the times when you took ages to explain a particularly bewildering phrase just to make sure that I fully understood it. The fruits of your labor could not have been harvested for my PSLE Chinese paper, the results for which I could never have achieved without your guidance. To my P6 MindStretcher mathematics teacher, Mr. Winston, thank you for being there for me when I needed you to explain almost all the questions in our worksheets. Last but not least, to my P6 MindStretcher science teacher, Miss Audrey, thank you for always patiently guiding each and every student in my class, despite our barrage of science questions, be it in or out of the classroom, and carefully leading us to figure out just how to solve our open-ended questions effectively and efficiently. To all my teachers, be it in or out of MindStretcher, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing me how to improve my academic performance. To my friends and family, thank you for always being there as a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear, and people who can be happy for all that I have achieved. I cannot thank you enough for supporting me all this while. Everyone loves a comeback story. It is a movie quote that I have once pondered over and has forced me to open my eyes. In my upper primary school years, I consistently had a rather high AL score. The ultimate wake-up call came in my P6 mid-year exams, which I scored a grand total of AL14. While yes, I did work much harder after that wake-up call, it was my teachers in school and MindStretcher, family, and friends who were the true MVPs. They were the ones who pushed me towards my goal, never giving up on me even though I had only 3 months left before the PSLE. This allowed me to improve from AL14 to AL8 in my preliminary examinations, and from there, AL6 in my PSLE. Without these people, I would have never gotten back such impressive results. Once again, thank you, everyone, and thank you Mind Stretcher for supporting me in my primary school learning journey. To all students, no matter what happens, remember to aim for infinity and beyond. Thank you and God bless.